We are on runway 28 at the Raleigh County Memorial Airport. We will be taking off and heading west into Beckley, West Virginia, which today joins Parkersburg, Morgantown, Charleston, and Huntington in Microsoft Flight Simulator. All of the mods are available at flightsim.to. You can have a 5-city West Virginia bush adventure. So as we take off and head west into Beckley, the easternmost edge of the mod, didn't quite get to the YMCA fields over here. It begins at the elementary and middle school slash, I guess, armory prison hill that you got going on over here. So we cruise over the YMCA fields and approach the Beckley, West Virginia mod, and we do have a few things like the bridge there on the East Beckley bypass. Heads over to the interstate. As we cross over the East Beckley bypass, heading toward Route 19 business. As we begin to cruise on into East Beckley. And every time I fly through Beckley, I'm seeing something new. And that is the awesome thing about mods, is I can fly through virtual Beckley here 1,000 times and be like, ooh, look at the armory and the baseball fields. And I can only fly through game file Beckley once and just be kind of disappointed. Be like, yeah, that's kind of Beckley, but this is Beckley. I mean, once you've, jumped in the game and flown through Rome and Paris, and I'll tell you, you just haven't lived until you've flown through Beckley. And I'm not joking. It's just a cool little town to fly through up here on the plateau. I find myself loving to fly through the small places just as much as flying through the large. As we head on over to the southern edge of the mod, which is the VA hospital just ahead of us. And really, ultimately, if I couldn't bring parts of West Virginia into Microsoft Flight Simulator, I really don't know what I would be doing. I guess like modding and PC gaming is just like creates so many more gameplay opportunities. And I mean, even Flight Simulator X, they were developing mods for that for 20 years. So who knows how long these mods will be out there. As we circle around downtown Beckley, Grand Theft Auto 5 still one of the most played games even today, all because of mods and their online portion as well. Let's head on north as we say farewell to downtown Beckley. And let's head on over and we can see the northern edge of the mod. I actually had to break this up into two. It was so large. It ends up at 2.4 gigs. And 2 gigs is the flightsim.to limit. So this is actually 2 mods. It ends, give or take, around here as we enter the shopping district, kind of parallel with the high school off in the distance there. So if you'll have 2 files. One of them is Beckley, West Virginia 1. That is everything we just flew over the south. And then Beckley, West Virginia 2 is everything up here to the north. You don't really need it. It's mostly just these shopping centers, but it kind of, fills in the plateau. Just kind of, looked a little better with it than without it. So we just went ahead and threw it in as the second file. You can even call that the Beckley expansion. We've been talking about expansions to all our West Virginia cities, and we will get back to them once we get all of the ones that we can into the game as we cruise on by Woodrow Wilson High School, also known as Beckley High School. So if you're not from here and you hear Woodrow Wilson or Beckley High Schools, it's the same place. So one of the things we like to do on this channel is land in football stadiums. So let's take aim at the home of the Flying Eagles. So let's just come on in nice and casual. Bring up our flaps to bring down the airspeed and just glide on in. And just take it nice and easy here. You never know what kind of bumps and wackiness is going to happen here in the... Whoa, like that. Which, you know, we are in hard mode, so that could have ended our day. But you never know what's in a mod, what is actually being rendered and what is real and what is not. But here we are at Woodrow Wilson High School here in Beckley, West Virginia, after a somewhat safe landing. Like I said, in hard mode, I'll take any landing. So let's go ahead and hop into developer mode. Let's go. Let us resume. Let's pause our simulation. Let's jump in our developer camera. Let's slow it down a touch. And take a look at the entirety of the Beckley, West Virginia mod. Which, of course, we start here at Woodrow Wilson High School. We have the entire shopping district up here. And then we kind of had to cut into here. As you know, there's not much going on over here we had to capture. So it kind of comes back into here and then comes down to the armory and then back out. Down through here. And so we have the middle school and the elementary school and all that stuff here. Water treatment plant down here. I do have this little bridge here on the Beckley bypass, the East Beckley bypass. And then we run along the southern edge here, which has, you know, the VA hospital down here. You can see the golf course here. And so, yeah, we got a lot of Beckley, West Virginia. So, not too bad. It's available at flightsim.to for the always low price of free. So we are using Google imagery. And we appreciate it. And hopefully they don't mind too much. Take a peek at downtown Beckley. And yeah, let's just stop. Have ourselves a little picnic. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, fly around, we check out cool places, we do some modding. We got 3 more West Virginia cities to go. I got a few other things on the hard drive too that I need to get out there. So thank you for watching. A lot more is coming.